What's up, nail geeks? I have one more video for you guys on this Sunday afternoon. This is the time of year when things start getting crazy on blogger schedules as everyone's releasing their super spooky collections and their fall releases, and I have so much good stuff to show you guys. So I'm going to finish up this weekend with Lemming Lacquer's Halloween 2019 collection. This set is amazing, you guys. If you are a multi-chrome lover or you enjoy that unicorn pea or that aurora shimmer type look, you're going to want to check these out. We've got some amazing things to see in this video. So let's get started. First up is Willow the Wisp. This is a multi-chrome polish with gold, green, orange, red multi-chrome shimmer, and as well as shifty UCC flakes. So this one was interesting to me in that you can wear it on its own, which is what I'm showing you guys here. I took it up to 2 coats by itself, and I felt like this one had a bit of a really strong topper-like feel. Now at the 2 coats, which is what you'll see here in just a moment, I did absolutely see my smile line still. I do think that if you took it up to 3 coats, I probably would have had better coverage on it, but I feel like this is a softer type of base when you wear it by itself. So in just a moment, I'm going to show you guys it over blue, and I think it's just absolute madness once you see it over another color. So just throwing it out there, I think this is an insanely shifty multi-chrome. I personally would classify it more as a topper, though as you can see here, you can definitely wear it on its own. So here I am wearing it over a blue jelly. If you are curious, it's actually Tonic Happy Beginnings, and it's what I would consider a medium cobalt type of blue. My polish collection is absolute disarray and not organized. Otherwise, I would have found a bit more of a starker type of blue, but this is what we were going to work with for this video. So as you can see here, going in on 1 coat over blue, it is so insane in person. My swatches did not do it justice. My camera freaked out and was not having it whatsoever on my actual pictures. Please refer to the video on this one because it is crazy when it is topped over another color. You will easily see it shift over from red to orange to green and gold. It is insane. No issues with the flakes or anything. Everything laid down nice and flat for me. And once again, on that full hand shot, you're seeing a glossy top coat applied over it. And next up we have Hellstone. This is described as a charcoal crelly with gold, copper, red shifting shimmer. So this is one of those polishes that I mentioned in the very beginning that if you are into the unicorn pea shimmer or the aurora shimmer look, this is going to be right up your alley. So this one has a medium feel overall on application. It's got a very high gloss type feel on those brush strokes. Really feels like a strong jelly to me, but given that really high gloss feel on those brush strokes, I think it also kind of flirts with being a crelly. Interesting formula. Now this is positively packed full of shimmer. Mostly in bright lights you'll see it as this copperish red, that what you're seeing in the video, and on angles you'll easily see it shift over to a very strong gold. I feel like my video was being a little bit dark on some of these. I think it was kind of freaking my camera out for the shimmer. So I do feel like it's color accurate, but please note in person that shimmer is crazy more in your face than what you see here. Now this one does dry down semi-glossy, so on the full hand shot here you are seeing my favorite glossy top coat applied, and just crazy shimmer against a murky gray base. And next we have Voodoo. This is a purple jelly with red shimmer and red to bronze to copper multi-chrome flakes. Now on that bottle shot here, I want to note this is coming off a little bit dark than what I'm seeing in person. I don't normally have that problem, but for some reason this collection was giving me a little bit of trouble and being a little minx overall for color accuracy and not being so dark. So on the first coat here, you can see this is a lovely royal purple shade on that base color. When I build it up here in just a moment, it's going to start looking real dark. So just note, in person, you can obviously see it's a dark royal purple color. Very flattering, very pretty. And those flakes and that shimmer are insane on this one as well. So you'll see it as a strong red glow overall, and on angles you'll see it shift over to green and gold. It is really insane. So on this one, I'm going to suggest 2 coats for opacity as a jelly polish. This one does have a bit of a heavier type of formula to it. With this brand, if you are new to Lemming Lacquer, her polishes, especially her flaky polishes, typically are of the heavier nature, so most of the time you can get away with 2 coats on them. Here on the full hand shot, I did top off with a glossy top coat and no texture to report whatsoever. Up next is Ghoul. This is a deep blue jelly with red shimmer and green, gold, orange shifting iridescent flakes. This is another one that I was a little miffed at, that my video was making it look so dark. Please note this is an absolutely gorgeous midnight blue jelly base. It is a beautiful, one of my favorite blue shades. It's dark, it's rich, very midnight and vampy looking. So the shimmer in this one is very, very strong. It'll come off as red and then it'll shift easily over to green. Very, very beautiful, very contrasting against that base color. This is also loaded up with flakes as well that shift in all types of colors to kind of match along with that shimmer. For opacity on this one, I'm also going to suggest 2 coats on it and you're going to be just absolutely smooth sailing. Here on that second coat, once again, it's coming off really dark as I build it up, but just note in person it is on the darker side, but it's very obviously a very deep dark blue. So the video is being color accurate, though just a touch dark. So I had no issues whatsoever getting those flakes out of the bottle onto the brush and on my nails. It was just beautiful, beautiful. Now this one does dry down a little bit on the matte side, so I would highly recommend a very glossy top coat to really get that shimmer and those flakes to pop. There's a lot of shift between those flakes and just all the goodies going on in this one. I loved it to pieces. And next we have Death Brothers. This is a green to blue thermal with red to green shimmer and red bronze copper multi-chrome flakes. So I was a little bit shocked on this one. When I was applying it on my nail, I was like, okay, so, you know, it's kind of transitioning just a little bit, which is just what you'll see here in just a moment between the coats. But when I stuck my hand in very warm water, which I will show you guys in a moment as well, I was pleasantly surprised with how different the transitional color is. So in the cold state, it's the green that you saw in the bottle shot. It's a lovely kind of medium green. And on my nail bed here, you can see that blue color. It's a very bright blue. I think this is one of those thermals that it's very obvious between the warm and the cold state. So if you do have a touch of free edge on your nail, you'll see a lovely gradient start to happen. Now the flakes in this one are of the warmer variety, and they really pop against those base colors in both of the temperature states. This one does dry down kind of semi-glossy, though I would still recommend a glossy top coat to make everything pop and really give those flakes a really lovely reflective sparkle as well. So once again, I'm in Texas, and while I like to pretend it's pumpkin spice latte weather here, it's still pretty warm. So I have ice water and much warmer water to show you guys that lovely transition. And next we have Lupercalia. This is a deep purple jelly with gold, copper, red multi-chrome shimmer. This is what I would consider a close cousin to the previous purple jelly we saw, Voodoo. Absolutely stunning. So if you are not a fan of flakes, but you do like that strong, insane shimmer type of color, type of finish, this is up your alley. This is for you. So we have another beautiful, very royal, deep, intense purple. And on this one as well, I had the same issues as the other jellies. On the second coat, it started to get a little bit dark on my lens. So just know in person, you can easily see that it is that color you see on the first coat for the base color. Now the shimmer in this one mostly comes off as a very strong red. There's a copper shift to it, and on angles, you'll easily see it shift over to gold as well. This is really, really shifty and packed full of that shimmer. It really reminds me of unicorn pea, with the caveat that it is not unicorn pea, but definitely resembles it. It is of a larger particle, but just so very pretty. This one dries down semi-gloss, though I once again would recommend a really good glossy top coat to make that shimmer pop like crazy. And next we have Practical Magic. This is an ultramarine blue jelly with a blend of rainbow color shifting iridescent flakes. This is a very bright cobalt blue in my opinion. I want to note that the video is making it look incredibly neon. So at least on my monitor, it looks really, really like crazy neon. It's just a touch darker than that. So just note, it is ultramarine blue, it is bright, it is cobalt, it is medium, but it's not this neon thing that you saw on that bottle shot. Now this is what I would consider a medium to heavy feel on the formula. This is really going to depend on how you wear it. So for opacity, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats for it. It is packed full of those flakes. So I had no problems with them laying down flat or anything, but you will get a ton on that brush. So personally, I would suggest going in with thinner coats on this one to really allow it to build up, and you'll get that beautiful pond effect on the nail after you're done applying. So on this one, I had also no issues with texture or anything laying down flat, just really nice ease overall. Just really lovely, wonderful blue, very, very just iridescent. And next we have Haunt You. This is a lime green holographic with gold, orange, red shimmer and holographic sparks. This is a lovely buttery formula on application, just a beautiful lime green. I do feel like there is a slight, very, very slight yellow undertone going on this one. I don't really want to classify it as a chartreuse per se. However, it is a bit yellowish on the undertone, just throwing it out there. Now, please note, as a medium tone person, for a lime green shade like this one, even though it has that yellow undertone, I still thought it popped like crazy on me. So there's tons and tons of hollow effect happening here, a very smooth formula, and there's a strong shimmer here. I feel like it takes a bit of a back seat to the hollow on this, but on angles and in like specific bright lighting like what you're seeing here, you'll really see a bit of a kind of coppery type of glow. There's also larger holographic effect particles here, and you can see that on the full hand shot I am wearing a glossy top coat. And finally, we have Dripping with Alchemy. This is a holographic multi-chrome, shifting pink, purple, red, copper, and green with red to green aurora shimmer. This is insane in person. If you are a fan of those super like metallic feeling, ultra holographic shifty polishes, this is going to be for you. So it's got a medium to slightly, I dare say, light formula on it. So really going to depend on how you wear it at between 2 or 3 coats. I'm going in with what I would consider normal for me coats, and I had just fine opacity at 2 coats. So really going to depend on this one. Now, that multi-chrome pigment here is crazy, crazy strong. In person, in bright lighting, you'll see it reflect off as a coppery red shade. There's purples that you'll see on angles, and other angles you'll see a strong green come out to play, and gold. It's really, really stunning to see in person. I really do like finishes like this, and I think this is so insane on that shift, as well as that holographic effect. It's linear, and in the sun, it's going to light up with rainbows. Now, it does have a bit of a metallic feel on those brush strokes, so I would just caution to not overwork it, and you'll be good to go with minimal brush strokes. Now, the Halloween 2019 collection will release this Friday, September 20th at 7 p.m. Central. I will link Lemming Lacquer's shop below for you guys, as well as her Facebook fan group and my blog post for additional written review. As a final note for this weekend's videos, I do want to apologize on a lot of the swatches you've seen the last 2 to 3 days from me. My latex barrier that I've been wearing, I have been having some absolute cruddy issues with it. It's driving me insane, so it has not affected the way I apply polish or the application of the polishes I've shown you guys overall this weekend, but I just wanted to throw it out there. It just makes my base, like the base of my nail, look incredibly ugly, but the polishes themselves were not affected by it, so no issues with that. However, I just wanted to apologize for that and throw it out there if you guys have been wondering, like, what the heck is going on with your nails. It's just my latex base coat. I'm trying to order some new ones. This has been an absolute pickle for me lately, and I'm trying to figure out another brand for me to try. So if you've got any suggestions, please absolutely let me know below. I'm looking for a new latex base coat. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.